Imagine writing your entire first chapter without ever touching your keyboard. Today, I'm showing you the 2026 Microsoft Word workflow that most writers either aren't using or using the wrong way. Go to Home, Dictate, and a microphone will appear on the right-hand side of the screen. Click it and you can start speaking, and Microsoft Word will type for you. This feature is useful when you're stuck or overthinking what to write. Sometimes it's easier to just talk through your ideas instead of trying to write everything perfectly. All right, now that you've seen how fast we can get the words down with dictation, let's make sure those words don't become a messy pile. To do that, we need to use styles. Go to Home, Styles, and this is where you'll set up your headings. So for example, heading 1 for chapters, heading 2 for subheadings. So to format your chapter title, you'll first want to highlight the title, and then in the Styles menu, select heading 1. You'll do the same for subheadings, except you'll choose heading 2. So it's important to understand, if your headings aren't set up correctly, you won't be able to move through your document efficiently. And this is exactly where a lot of writers get stuck. But if you want to skip all of this setup and get a document that's already perfectly styled for your manuscript, you can grab my 2026 Word template in the description. Okay, now that you have your style set up or you've downloaded my template, let's look at the navigation pane. This is how you turn your Word document into a searchable, clickable map of your entire book. Go to View, Navigation, and this will open a panel on the left side of your screen. Now, it may default to the thumbnails view, so make sure you click into Document Map. Once you're there, you'll see your document broken down by headings. Click any section and jump directly to it instead of scrolling through your entire manuscript. This becomes really useful once your document gets longer because you don't want to rely on scrolling to find what you're looking for. So the navigation pane we just set up is your internal map. It's what you'll use every day to jump between chapters while you're writing. But we also need to create a map for your readers. Because we use styles, we can now generate a professional table of contents with literally 2 clicks. Let me show you how. So you'll notice there's already a table of contents in this document. That's because it's built into the template I'm using. But if you don't have this set up, you would create a blank page after your title page and then go to References, Table of Contents, and choose a style. Now, here's the important part. Just like with the document map, your headings need to be set up correctly or your table of contents won't work properly. But if your structure is set up the right way from the beginning, your table of contents will build itself, and all you have to do is update it by clicking on the table of contents itself. It will then highlight with a blue box around it, click the down arrow, and then click Update Table. Okay, now with your structure and table of contents set, the technical work is done. Now you need to actually write. To get rid of all of these distracting menus and ribbons so it's just you and the page, you're going to want to use focus mode. Here's how it works. Go to View, Focus. This removes most of those on-screen distractions and gives you a cleaner writing space. You're not seeing all the menus and tools, so it's easier to stay focused on the actual content. This is especially helpful if you find yourself getting distracted while writing. And to be clear, it doesn't change your document, it just changes your environment so you can stay focused and actually get the writing done. Now, once your draft is coming together, this is how feedback typically happens. Go to Review, highlight any section of your text, and click New Comment. This is how editors, coaches, and beta readers leave feedback without changing your actual writing. So instead of rewriting your content, they're guiding you on what needs to be improved. And this keeps your manuscript clean while still giving you clear direction. Okay. Finally, let's talk about something that will save you time when you're revising. This one is in the top system menu, not the ribbon where you see Home and Insert. Go all the way to the top, go to Edit, Find, Advanced Find and Replace. This allows you to search for specific words or phrases and update them across your entire document. So if you've overused a word, changed a name, or need to fix formatting, you don't have to do it manually. This becomes really helpful once your manuscript gets longer and you're making global edits. So if you're using Microsoft Word to write your book, These features will make the process a lot more organized and a lot easier to manage. Now that your document is set up, click here to learn how to structure your book because that's what makes everything else work.